guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing a review. I've never done a solid review on just one product on my channel before, so let me know how you guys like this video. But in today's video we are going to be testing out the brand new Face Tape foundations. Is it worth it? They have just done a new revamp and they've launched out 50 shades of this foundation finally, because their last launch last year was just terrible and so bad. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on the Face Tape foundation, please keep watching. Okay guys, so let's get started with the review. I've never done like a full-on review just on one product before, so let me know if you guys like this video. Oh no. Okay guys, so I just cleansed my skin. I'm going to start off with a moisturiser first. I think it's only fair to start off with a Tarte moisturiser as well. Something that kind of goes along with the foundation. So I just got this in the mail as well. It's called the Double Duty First Step Prep. Oh, it's a long ass name, girl. So it's quite a thick kind of consistency. Apply this one all over the skin. It smells quite lemony. Oh my god, I don't think I washed off my cleanser properly because it had a little bit of beads in it, and I can still feel the beads on my skin. No! If you guys are not aware of the drama, I don't know where you've been hiding. Have you been hiding under a rock or something? Because when that first launch came out, it was such a huge flop. I feel like ever since then, no one really talks about Tarte anymore. So the power of social media is real, guys, because you can be like pop in one day and next thing a scandal happens and then you can be like kicked to the curb the next day. So it's very ruthless. The only thing that's annoying about Tarte is that you can't really get it in the UK. You can only buy it from QVC, and who shops on QVC? Not me. But the shade range when this first launched was so bad. It was honestly like 2 dark shades and a majority of like all light shades. It wasn't even like a nice gradient, even color coding, you know. I did try to use the hydrating one and it was so oily. And when I tried the matte one, it was almost like too drying. Tarte has brought out a sequel. It says on here on the PR package, the only sequel that's better than the original. I was reading the comments on Trend Mood and oh my god, they were going in. They were like ripping apart Tarte. But I don't know, I just feel like people just want to complain about something. I think that it's such a good thing that a brand has realised like shit, I made a mistake, and just revamped the whole line, repackaged it, bringing out a brand new formula. It's waterproof, it's smudge proof, it has 5 undertones, it has 50 shades. So I feel like I don't know what people still have to be complaining about, you know. If I was Tarte though, I probably would have just brought out a new foundation. I would have just laid the Shape Tape thing to rest, you know what I mean? But you know, props to them for trying. I feel like as long as someone realised that they've done wrong and they're trying to change, I only think that that could be a good thing, you know. Okay, so inside the PR package we have dun, 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 and they also gave me 3 full-size foundations and they gave me 2 sponges. Okay, so the foundation is going to be retailing at $39 and that is for 30ml, so quite a standard size for a normal foundation. And this is launching on the 17th of February. And this video is not sponsored, but the products were gifted to me to try because I am on their PR list. Okay, so there's 5 new undertones that they have for this foundation, which I think is really good because undertone is a thing that brands need to get into. There's so many different undertones that we need, not just pink and yellow. So N is for neutral, S is for sand/yellow. We also have H, which stands for honey/peach, and B is beige/pink, and then we have G, which equals golden olive. As soon as I hear golden olive, I'm like ding ding ding, that's me, because I find it really hard to find anything really olive toned. A lot of the foundations I own are actually more yellow undertone, but I'm always on the hunt to try to find that olive, slightly green undertone because it just blends with my skin colour so much better. Okay, so we're going to do some swatches on my skin. I'm going to start off with light medium sand. Definitely way too light for me. Then we're going to try medium golden. I'm trying to apply them on quite thick so you can actually see the colour. Okay, and then we're going to try medium golden. Okay, so these are the 3 shades. I just waited for about 2 minutes to see if the colour oxidised. And normally I can tell if it's oxidised if I kind of just blend it out and then you can see the colour if it's changed. But this actually hasn't oxidised yet. So that's good, Tarte. 1 point for you. So I am normally like an NC35 from MAC, so you guys know what I'm referencing to. I normally am a medium sand, but I do want to try out the more golden undertones. It says that it's sweat proof, it's waterproof, it's transfer proof. So let's go into the demo. So I'm going to use a sponge that came with a PR package. When I ran it under the tap, it didn't expand that much, but it is quite soft. Not as soft as a beauty blender, but I do like the fact that it has a slant to it, so it makes it a bit easier to pounce onto the skin. Okay, I'm going to start off with one pump first on the back of my hand. Okay, so I'm literally just bouncing this all over my skin. It does seem to be giving good coverage, which is really nice. The only thing about the sponge is that it's quite hard, and it's quite a big sponge as well. Like, it's taking up literally nearly the whole of my cheek. I'm going to apply this onto half of my face and then stop so I can see how much coverage it's giving me, if it looks skin-like, if it looks cakey. It does smell like the Tarte Shape Tape though. It has that kind of like lemony smell. I've got a big ass spot here, guys. Oh, it's so painful. It's right under my nostril as well. Oh, the colour looks really nice. I would have liked it to be a bit more olive, especially if you say you're going for the olive undertone. Like, go for the damn olive, you know. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit on my forehead. I normally don't like a lot of foundation on my forehead because I find I get like wrinkles now. I swear, it was only like the other day I was looking in the mirror and I was like, why is my forehead all like creasy now? And look, it's like it happened overnight. So a little tip, if you get a lot of creases on your forehead and stuff, try putting on less product on your forehead so that there's not a lot of foundation that gathers into the creases. Okay, so I just applied on a thin layer all over my skin, and I just kind of kept patting on top to make sure it's really blended in so that it doesn't look too cakey. I do have to say I've only done one pump and it's done half my face, and I haven't even finished a full pump yet. And I feel like because the sponge is so big, it really buffed out the foundation all over my skin quickly. I do have to say, looking up close, I can still see some acne scars through it. So maybe with another layer, I can get really full coverage. So I'm just going to finish off the other side with the rest of the foundation. I actually have more acne scars on this side, so let's see if that covers up. I'm going to go in with one more pump. I normally have to use about 2 pumps for my full face anyway. Sometimes even 3 pumps if your girl wants hella coverage. Can you hear that? Do you guys like that sound of smacking that ass on your face? Ball bags on your face, you know. Teabagging. Okay, so I just applied on the face tape foundation all over. So before I set it, I just sat here for like 20 minutes. I was watching a YouTube video because I wanted to see how the foundation sat on my skin. I'm actually so surprised because when I tried the last Shape Tape foundation, it creased everywhere. I got really bad smile lines. I always know if anything creases here, and also on my eyes as well. It normally creases all my creases and stuff like that, and I have to quickly set it. But I've literally been sitting here not doing anything, and I've been like looking up, smiling like this, you know, as if I'm like walking around talking, and I don't know if you can see, but there's no creases on my eyelid. I have maybe a little bit of creasing here, but that is like super normal. Normally I get a deeper crease than that actually. And I don't really have creasing in my smile lines, and here looks okay as well. So I'm actually so surprised because normally foundations would just crease all up in there. I'll zoom you guys in a bit more so you guys can see. So I used 2 pumps for my full face, but I can still see a little bit of acne scarring through here. But apart from that, I think it's really good. It hasn't oxidized as well, which is really nice, and it's a good match to my neck. So overall, I am impressed. Okay. I went into my bedroom because it has different lighting in there, and I looked in the mirror and my skin actually looked really glowy. It looked very moisturized but full coverage, if that makes sense. And normally I find with more long wearing foundations or anything that says that waterproof and transfer proof, it normally looks so dry and heavy, whereas this one doesn't. So really surprised by that actually. So I'm just going to finish off the rest of my makeup and I'll come back with my final verdict. Okay guys, so I just finished off the rest of my makeup look. I have filmed a eye makeup tutorial that's going to be going up on my channel soon, so make sure that you are subscribed and your notification bell is turned on so you get a notification when this video goes live. Overall, my final thoughts is I am actually really shocked at this foundation. It was such a huge improvement from the last batch of foundation that they brought out. Like, it was just so confusing getting a matte one or a hydrating one, because what if you want to mix and match? What if you have combination skin? It was just so confusing. So I much prefer that it now has a pump. It has 5 different undertones. The only thing that I find when brands launch loads of different undertones is that there's quite a big jump in between the shades. So sometimes you're going to have to either get 2 2 foundations and mix it in, which is quite annoying. But there is 50 shades, and hopefully you guys can find your shade. But overall, I really love the coverage of it. It lasted for so long. I've been filming for over 2 hours now, and my foundation still looks really, really flawless, and it hasn't creased or it hasn't smudged into like the lines here on my smile lines. So overall, I'm really impressed. I'm definitely going to be trying out the foundation more, and I'm going to be updating you guys on my social media platforms. So make sure you follow me over there. It's just xThuyLe on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And if you guys like this review, let me know down below, because I don't really do these kind of one product reviews. So let me know if you guys like this kind of format, or do you prefer just first impressions of mix and match of products. Let me know down below if you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, enjoy the bloopers. I'm so fucking thirsty. Let me see how much this foundation is. 1 second, guys. Let me do my research for y'all. Let's get some B-roll shots. Oh my god. I've got half of my teeth. I just ate some fruit, guys, and it's stuck in my teeth. Having braces, guys, the struggle's real. I got it. I'm saving that for later, you know. Oh, Gran's home. Gran, this is how I know your car's so loud. Can you hear that? Sounds like a fucking dragon. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out the brand new face tape concealers. Oh no. Testing out the brand new... Ah! Oh my god, I'm so hot.